Hello, welcome back to Excommunications 2, War of the Chosen, with some other stuff in there too. God dang it, I shouldn't have done experimental weapons. I can't get that until we get the...
Cooperation of these extremists will do little
what's it called? The proving place.
I do not think I could have predicted.
Yeah, you gotta get the proving
outcome,
ground first.
though
So it was dumb. I don't know why I focused on that. Resistance communications.
A number
Great.
of valuable applications stemming from this technology. I'll have a report assembled as soon as the research is complete.
Resistance ring. Training
Commander, we
center.
pushed our current power systems to the limit. We don't have any capacity to spare, which means we can't expand our facilities further.
Strategic resource located. Avenger plotting new
Let's get some
course.
rookies, I guess.
I
Why
am
not?
sure you will find the results to be as intriguing as I do, Commander. Commander, if we intend on discovering the purpose of the chip we extracted from you, we'll need to conduct the appropriate research as soon as possible. Commander, the science team has grown particularly interested in this field of research, so much so that their inspiration could lead to vast improvements in our research efficiency. However, we must act fast. Despite their brilliance, they are a fickle group. I'll see that work begins immediately, Commander. I'll contact you when I have a full report available.
Commander, we can now work to establish contact with local resistance.
Nothing on the local comms. Advent's been quiet.
Nope, this is the one we're doing, I guess.
Guessing we have you to thank for that.
Our pleasure, Den Mother. Enjoy it while it lasts.
We plan to. Our water purification
Massive signal coming from the Advent network tower. It's global. Sir, I think you want to see this.
Fellow citizens, for 20 years, the
It's
Advent
Lizard Man.
Coalition has worked tirelessly to repair the ravages and injustices of the old world. Under our stewardship, our cities prosper, our people flourish, and our world heals. And yet, among us, there are still those who would refuse to acknowledge the truth, who are determined to see all that we have achieved crumble.
Multiple radar contacts on approach to Haven Alpha 7.
That must end.
Even as I speak to you today,
You've got incoming on approach.
Your signal's breaking up.
Outlying territories to end this scourge once and for all.
They're right on top of you.
Losing you, Avenger.
Raise them again.
We will ensure your continued safety and well-being throughout this crisis.
Get your people out of there.
With your cooperation, we will overcome these radical elements and usher in another 20 years of peace and prosperity.
They don't stand a chance. Commander, we should get a squad ready to deploy.
This is the tutorial for settlement attacks or whatever they're called.
Commander,
Haven
we have
assaults.
a squad ready to move on the Resistance Haven currently under siege by the aliens. Give the word and we'll move out. Our next operation will put us right in the middle of chosen territory, Commander. There's a good chance they'll show up to interfere, so we should plan accordingly.
Sure. I don't think I've ever used this man before. See what he becomes. Okay. We don't have any. I don't think we have any items. So I think we should just go. Do we have any? No, we don't have any like scopes or anything. I don't think. Just get going.
In position for deployment.
We just picked up an emergency signal from one of the resistance camps. The aliens are sweeping the whole area, taking out anyone they can find. We're moving in to put a stop to it, and protect as many people as we can. Secure the site, and neutralize all hostile contacts.
This is very difficult on veteran.
Menace 1-5, hostile forces are attacking the outpost. Eliminate all enemy units and protect those civilians. Advent came in hot, and so did we. You won't have a concealed position for deployment on this one.
Solid copy. Roger that. Advent troops spotted.
Run!
Well, that was dumb. I don't know why I did the things I did.
I know.
I wonder if we have a sergeant. If we get one after this mission.
Control. I was just
Enemy
fooling around.
positioning on us.
We are okay, Control. Nothing to worry about here.
Boom! Here I come. How many is that now?
They did kind of destroy some cover, but it's probably fine.
Let's go.
I see. I'm all over it. Will do.
Right this way. Got it.
Yeah. Got it. Go, go, go.
I know. I see. What was that?
Just leave you here.
Roger that. You're clear. Go. Ten four.
All clear. There's such a thing as being too polite. If I made this my pleasure, that... Okay. That's for sure.
Moving out. Come get some.
I'm very scared to move. I can't move up to. Just very nervous to move up.
I'm all over it.
Got it. We've heard rumors about some kind of shapeshifters. I'm guessing this is it.
It is a remarkable species. If only we had some means of containment.
Don't even think about it.
That's affirmative. It would seem
Oh, no.
Advent has begun deploying their so-called priests into combat. Their implants provide significant enhancements to whatever latent psionic energy they may have once possessed. Throwing grenade!
Get rid of that guy. You do a lot of damage if you get a good hit in. And I missed you. That's bad. It's very bad. I didn't really like that outcome.
Yeah. Jackpot, baby.
That's not that bad. You could do much worse.
Let's do this! Get back to the ship. This is for you.
Bombs away!
I really need him to get a kill. But this is a priest, and they are very annoying about not dying.
1-5, status confirmed. We're not picking up any additional contacts. The AO is clear.
Well, that was
confirmed.
quick.
Mission accomplished.
Let's actually take a mission photo. Ah. I do like that pose. I like that pose there. Yep. Yep, that's it. That's the photo right there. I actually remember to take it that time. That'll probably be the thumbnail for this video.
Agents against Advent peacekeepers indicate Advent forces were ambushed while attempting to peacefully clear an unauthorized settlement. Casualty numbers have yet to be officially released.
After a mission like that, spirits are gonna be high around here. We might have to resupply the bar.
Rudder, 100%. Lightning Hands. Lightning Hands is really good. Up, you're a grenadier. I guess that kind of makes sense because you killed the last guy with a grenade.
Serious blow to the aliens' efforts today, Commander. Impressive work.
Let's train up some soldiers. Who do we want to be on the B team? Let's do... Let's make, good old Jeff Goldblum a specialist. What do we want right now? Maybe a couple cookies.
In the face of insurmountable odds. I was born of battle, of a desire to face my enemies in combat and surrender to no one. In you, I see a shadow of my own.
Got an urgent communication coming in for you now,
yes,
Commander.
I had high hopes for the Resistance under your leadership, Commander.
And this bar reaches the end. She comes to attack the Avenger.
But we've managed to gather intel on their latest actions and have a rough idea of how close each is to reaching their ultimate goal of locating the Avenger.
Commander, we have intel suggesting the aliens are working on developments that threaten our ability to stop
this
the
is bad.
project. We can conduct guerrilla operations to disrupt one of these efforts, but we'll have to choose carefully. We don't have the resources.
I don't really care about
everywhere.
this one. That's just more experience. But this one annoys me.
Commander, the factions have pledged their support to XCOM, and they're ready to carry out your orders. As our influence with these groups increases, our capabilities will grow in kind.
If you've got something new for us, Commander, my Reapers are up for taking on some additional orders.
None of these really excite me, but this one, I like this one a bit better.
Commander, we'll need to send our own soldiers out to work with the Resistance factions to complete these covert actions. They'll be gone for a few days, but this will help us build influence with the Resistance while generating material support.
Harrison. And Gaston.
Covert is our specialty. Let's just hope your people can keep up.
Commander, the Resistance has a hidden cache of resources.
That's a cutscene.
So much of my own research based upon this simple design. If only I had known. Ah, Commander, excellent timing. There's been some progress. I've managed to break down several key components of the chip implanted into your skull. My analysis reveals that its primary function was that of a conduit, passing a vast amount of data directly to your cerebral cortex. With the primary connection severed, much of that data is lost. Several fragments do remain, however. Ghosts, if you will. Observe. Tactical combat simulations. War games. The sheer volume of encounters you were processing was astounding. It is truly remarkable that you survived as long as you did. Though this may seem disconcerting, there is still some good news. This chip bears a striking resemblance to a medical implant I briefly assisted in developing at the gene therapy clinic in New Providence. My understanding was that the implants were intended for high-ranking Advent officers only, captains or above. Retrieving a chip from such an officer would be the only way to know for certain. A greater understanding of these implants would undoubtedly benefit us all, Commander.
New objective added.
The Advent officers have clearly been modified to allow for their subordinates to receive new orders psionically. The implanted chip is the key. The Advent officers appear to be similar.
I think this gives me proving ground.
The same as the common Advent trooper in terms of power and agility. However, field reports indicate a more developed mental acuity, as the officers do provide tactical directives to the subordinate Advent forces.
Ah, isn't this a lovely cutscene?
From my
Very
own
wholesome.
Advent generally deploys heavy...
Commander, you should establish contact with the local resistance network as soon as possible.
Cutting people off all the time. Or multiple times over.
Commander, the factions you have contacted are well equipped to track down the Chosen. Their knowledge will be invaluable in helping XCOM locate and eliminate these threats.
Commander, this facility will allow our soldiers to train together to improve their bonds, while also putting the knowledge they've gained in combat towards learning new abilities.
I shouldn't have researched the experimental weapons first.
This was easier than your last procedure, Doctor.
Central, Commander. Yes, I find the process to be far less disconcerting when the subject has already expired. The results, however, it's best you see for yourself. My autopsy of the Advent captain has confirmed the existence of an implant, similar in design to the unit I extracted from the commander. But there are differences.
What kind of differences?
The data you see is being pulled directly from this Advent captain's implant. The sequence here is essentially you, Commander. Or at least the tactical information they were processing through your mind. As you can see, the data is nearly identical.
They were using you against
Wow,
us.
I can really tell.
However, the Advent data shows signs of decay.
Look exactly the same.
Removing the commander from their network has likely caused significant damage.
Network.
Yes, what we're seeing here is a psionic network. These implants are capable of receiving and transmitting information. A great deal of information. Somehow encoded in a stream of psionic energy. My working theory: Advent uses this network to augment the tactical readiness of its troops, as well as disseminate orders from its central command. Observe. Even in the subject's diminished condition, the implant continues to have an effect. Truly astonishing achievement.
Or a weakness.
Potentially. But I need direct access to their network to know for sure.
I'm guessing that won't be easy.
We'd need an active link. And that would mean hacking a live Advent officer.
Like I said, not easy. Still, it's the best lead we've got. Your call, Commander.
New objective added.
It looks like we've got our work cut out
Yep,
for us.
we got the proving ground.
The Advent captain seems to provide a means of stabilizing the link between the local subordinates
Magnetic
and the
weapons.
Advent network tower itself.
Commander, if we're going to try to build this skulljack that Titan came up with, we're going to need a specialized facility to test it out.
The science is eager to begin, Commander.
Just give the word and I'll get started, Commander. You'd be surprised how big of a difference some of these things can make in combat, Commander. With a few supplies, I can manufacture anything we need in no time.
Ah, yes, the lovely, lovely crew. Let's see. I made this tradition of making the bottom two people the Psi operatives. So that'll be Shauna Moore and Ivan. I need to change his name. It's not correct.
The Reapers have no interest in
I think I'm gonna end it because right now because it's taking too long. Goodbye. And please come back.